Want to learn how to make a lot more money by applying a simple twist that's boosting the selling power for top marketers of their products, their ads, and their posts at virtually zero cost? If you're serious about wanting to grow your sales and build your income even higher, this could be one of the most important marketing tools you'll ever get access to. Are you ready? For starters, did you hear about the mom and son with no business experience who went from zero to $100 million of sales in less than 2 years because of the goofy name they came up with for the product they're selling? They invented a toilet stool that makes going to the bathroom easier. So, what should they have called it? The toilet stool? The name they actually came up with was Squatty Potty. And because the name activates brain triggers, they became wealthier than they ever expected. So, how about you? Wouldn't you love to become wealthier than you ever expected? John Gray wrote an incredible book called Men, Women, and Relationships, but almost no one was buying it. When he changed the title to Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, he suddenly went from 20,000 to more than 50 million books sold, making a bigger fortune than he ever expected. All because he simply changed the title? Wow. Carrie Smith was struggling trying to sell very large fans, very large fans. He called them HVLS fans for high volume, low speed. But eventually, with a friend, he was encouraged to change the name to Big Ass Fans. And guess what happened? His sales skyrocketed so much, he was suddenly able to sell his company for $500 million. $500 million. Now, wouldn't it be great if you could make a simple change like he did that would suddenly make it easier for you to make a bigger fortune than you ever expected? Now, similarly, one of my best friends recently sold his company for $35 million. And now he's traveling around the world with his family, all with the help of the money he made. Okay, so how about this? Did you hear about the kid with almost no money who became a billionaire with the help of a single word? Or how about the negative side of this? Wouldn't it be great if you invented something and someone you don't like steals your idea and makes a fortune while you starve to death? Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, no. Well, Post Cereals invented an incredible product they called Country Squares. Their competitor, Kellogg's, stole the idea, came up with a better name, Pop Tarts, and their sales exploded while Post had to stop selling the product that they invented because no one was buying it. If Post knew how to activate brain triggers, they could have made a fortune, but they didn't. Now think about it. Most people think the name Country Squares sounds okay until they realize that Pop Tarts that activates two brain triggers that most people don't even realize sold more than 3 billion Pop Tarts last year alone, while Country Squares got dumped because no one was buying their product that they invented. Now, that's why so many marketers are now getting hooked on brain glue and why I believe it can be incredibly valuable for you too. Now, definitely, the last thing you want is someone stealing your idea and making a fortune while you struggle with the product you invented. Paul Mirage told me how changing the name of his struggling Tasty Witch product to Hot Pockets exploded sales beyond what he and his brother ever expected, turning both of them into billionaires. Now, the new name Hot Pockets helped everyone finally understand how the microwave sandwich they invented gets cooked inside a hot pocket, making it one of the best sandwiches you'll ever eat. Now, all these product names became blockbusters by applying brain triggers, something that's easier than most people realize. But there's more, because this also applies to slogans and sales pitches, like how "it takes a licking and keeps on ticking" helped Timex dominate the watch industry for more than 10 years by creating a slogan that let everyone know how indestructible their watches were. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Helped Alka-Seltzer become a massive success. Or finger licking good for Kentucky Fried Chicken. Red Bull gives you wings. Nothing runs like a deer for John Deere tractors. It takes a tough man to make a tender chicken for Purdue Farms. And Bounty, the quicker picker upper. Now, these are all blockbuster slogans that helped products and businesses become more successful than many of the founders ever expected. Again, by activating brain triggers that make it easier to get people to say yes to whatever you're selling. Something you could easily do when you learn how brain triggers work. Now, think about it. Even if you have an incredible product, there's no way it'll stand out from the crowd unless you can activate brain triggers that make whatever you're selling stick to the brain like glue. And that's how brain glue works. But there's more. How about this? Only when the tide goes out do you discover who's been swimming naked. Phrases like this helped billionaire Warren Buffett become more famous than most people ever expected. Or this, I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. Or smells like teen spirit. Or this, if the glove doesn't fit, you have to acquit. That got O.J. Simpson off from an almost certain guilty verdict in a murder trial. Or this, the whiter your bread, the quicker you're dead. That competitors use to almost bankrupt their competitor, Wonder Bread. Or how about this? If you want to explain how eating pasta can be a good source of energy for athletes, does the phrase eat pasta, run fasta make it easier to explain and sell? I think absolutely. I mean, doesn't it make it easier for people to relate to it? Eat pasta, run fasta. Each of these activates brain triggers that simplify how you sell just about anything easier than you ever expected. But don't just take my word for it. Thousands of top marketers are blown away by the power of this, like Jack Canfield, who sold more than 500 million Chicken Soup for the Soul books and more than 60 other bestsellers. He's forced everyone in his company to not just learn this, but to apply this to everything they sell. That's how powerful this is. As he explained it, if you're trying to impress or sell anyone and you don't know this, I believe you have a massive disadvantage and you probably don't even realize it. Mike Scotto, former division director of marketing for J.C. Penney during their boom years, explained how this is one of the most incredible marketing tools I've ever experienced. And now you can check it out for yourself. This incredible marketing process that could boost the impact of whatever you're selling is made simple by including short videos that make learning this easy and fun. A PDF copy of the Brain Glue book, the best business book of the year finalist by Publishers Weekly, because it's blowing the minds of so many marketers. And an action guide that makes it easy for you to start applying brain triggers to everything you're selling. Now, this is a $197 program, but for a limited time, it's available for only $47. But you need to act now. Plus, it comes with a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. If you don't find this to be one of the most valuable processes you've ever experienced, let me know and you'll get your money back. The good news is, if you're just like the thousands of marketers who've experienced this already, I believe you'll find it so valuable, you'll start applying it to just about everything you're trying to sell. Click the link to get access now, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the other side. Enjoy.